It is Wednesday night. It is Wednesday night, and I'm just waiting for my son. He is in school right now. He's doing Austin Community College, and I'm just gonna see if anybody hops on here real quick. So tonight I went to Target. I dropped my son off at school, and I went to Target and recognized the bag. So at Target, it's funny, you guys. I am 55 now, and I don't know what to do with myself when I go. I mean, just the fact that I had some free time to go to walk into Target, and the only reason why I was going into Target was because I went to Office Depot to go get some. My son, he had to print out his all of his books on a PDF for his classes, and so I just dropped them off at Office Depot to have them bound. So all of the books got bounded. And he was like, "What does that mean, Mom?" I'm like, "Well, they're gonna put this cover on here and this, you know." And he was like, "Okay, whatever, Mom." And so as soon as I went to Target, as soon as I dropped him off at Office Depot, dropped him off at school, went back and picked him up. I needed to go to the restroom because I had some Starbucks, and I had that free time, so I went into Target. It's just so weird for me to walk into Target. It's like, okay, I don't know what I want, you know? And I feel this now this year, Noah's turning 19 in April, and I just caught myself feeling awkward walking around Target, like, wow, I can actually walk around and I don't need to come in here and buy anything, like there's something I have to come by for something that's needed at the house. And it was like, wow, I can actually walk around and look for something for me, you know? Um, and then it just dawned on me, well, yeah, he's the baby. I'm not quite an empty nester yet, but I do feel like this is so cool. I can go into Target and I can actually look at things for me, you know? So I found this t-shirt at Target, and what does it say? Oh, it's Guns N' Roses. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Guns N' Roses, but I needed a pink shirt for Fridays. I don't know if you know this, but on every day of the week, I wear different colors. So like today is Wednesday, so I wear green on Wednesdays because Wednesdays is Mercury Day. And if you know anything about me, I do astrology, and um, for thousands of years, we have followed the planets. We've looked up in the sky to track time, right? And so for thousands of years, a lot of people would follow the planets. And anyway, so the 7 days of the week are all named after a planet. Did y'all know that? So if you know what Sunday is, think of well, it's not a planet, but it's a luminary. So what is Sunday? It's the sun. Monday is Moon's Day. It stands for the moon. And if just think about all the planets that we have. So we have Sunday for the sun, Monday is the moon's day, and in Spanish we say lunes, luna, right? So that's Monday. And on Mondays we wear silver or gray to just kind of honor that planet. And then Tuesday is Mars Day, and in Spanish we say martes, right? So Mars Day is Tuesday, and Mars is the planet that represents the warrior planet, and it represents the warrior, anger, hot-headedness. It's the Aries energy. It's like the burst of fiery energy. So what do we wear on Tuesdays? We wear red. So you'll see me if I'm wearing red, it's because it's Tuesday. And then Wednesday is Mercury. So Mercury is the miércoles. That's how we say it in Spanish. So miércoles is Wednesday, and we wear green to honor the planet Mercury. Mercury is all about communication, how we process, how we think, how we process information. And so that's Mercury. And then Thursday is Jupiter. So wherever Jupiter is in the sky, it illuminates, it brings in expansion. It's the happy-go-lucky planet. And Jupiter is represented or honored by the colors orange, so you want to wear orange on Thursdays. And then Friday is, think about what Friday is. Whenever you get to Friday, it's always let's TGIF. Well, what does TGIF stand for, right? Thank God it's Friday, is because Friday is the day that brings us pleasure. So Friday is Venus Day. And how do we say Friday in Spanish? Viernes, right? So Viernes is Venus Day, and it's all about what brings you pleasure. So Venus is represented, it's very Venusian, it's very feminine energy. So that's why we like happy hour on Friday. So we wear pink on Friday. Well, I wear pink on Friday, just to honor the planet Venus. And then Saturday is Saturn's Day, which is Sábado, or the day of Sabbath. And according to like the Jews and just those kind of people, that's what we do for Saturdays. We recognize, in those religions, if you're a Jewish or a Seventh-day Adventist, they recognize Sabbath at Friday night sundown to Saturday night sundown. So Saturdays is all about, for me, I wear blue. And anyway, I didn't need any blues. I had a lot of blues for my Saturdays. And then so Sunday is yellow, so I wear gold or yellow on Sundays. But anyway, so I had a good time at Target, and I bought me this shirt, and that's all I found. I wasn't, like I said, trying to go in there and shop. And then I found these earrings. They were on clearance at Target. So what do you think of these earrings? They're kind of dangly. And then I also found these suns. So I needed gold. I just wanted some gold earrings. That's what I was looking for, and I found those. But like I said, I wanted to hop on here real quick. Hi, Julissa. Thank you. I wanted to hop on here because I hadn't done a live in a while. Last week I got sick, and I hadn't done any lives, and I hadn't come on here, and I hadn't done any shorts. Came down with some kind of weird flu. My husband got sick first, and then I got sick, and then it just kind of knocked me off my feet for the whole week. But I'm just very grateful. By Saturday, the weekend came and the sun was out, and I was able to post a short. And so sorry, I had a text message just come through. So I hadn't come on to YouTube, and I was really needing to get back on here. I finally posted my my update on my progress with my YouTube channel on getting monetized. So if you haven't had a chance to go look at that, go look at it. I'll try to post that in the comments, or link this once this video is over. But I hadn't shared my update and how I'm doing, whether or not I'm going to get monetized or not. So I'm almost at the count. So on YouTube, in order to get your channel monetized, so you can start getting a paycheck, start getting paid on AdSense, Google AdSense, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So in my video, I posted that on the update yesterday. So I posted my video last night late at midnight, and I give y'all my progress on how I'm doing. So I'm almost there. And so if you get some time, go watch that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. It'll help me. And anyway, what I wanted to say is that I am getting ready to take my channel to a new direction, because mostly this past few weeks, I've just been talking about how I'm taking this challenge on how to get my channel monetized. I've had my channel for a while, but I've posted some videos here and there, but I've never been the one to come out on the YouTube channel, right? Or I've never been the one to record myself. So I got the courage. Oh, you're the best. Thanks, Julissa. I really appreciate that. Where are you from, Julissa? Are you in the States? I'm in Texas, by the way. Thanks for doing that. Do you have a channel too? Or do you upload videos? I'll go subscribe to you as well if you're recording. So on my channel, what I do is I try to focus on building a community, or I started building my tribe the last few weeks on more women self-empower. Oh yes, awesome. I'll go subscribe to your channel. Um, so when you say me too, are you into self-development, women empowerment, that kind of stuff? Or no, you don't, you're not recording videos. Um, but anyhow, just let me know and I'll make sure to go follow you. Um, anyway, so my goal is to do that, like I said, and really just my my purpose in wanting to get this practice is to practice communicating on oh sorry, my channel went dark. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, thanks, Jaleesa. So my purpose is I want to finally come out and start sharing more about inspiration on self-development and life purpose. I want to give y'all some, share some nuggets of how I stay motivated because, life is really hard with problems, with, raising a family or just trying to stay, work advancement, try to stay motivated to make a little more money, right? And I'm always all about that side hustle because sometimes we just don't have enough. A lot of us don't are not blessed with a silver spoon, right? Or we don't come from old money. So um, I've always, that's always been my life. Is always the story of my life has always been about trying to make a side income on top of my full time income, providing for my children, and just having a little more in life, right? Having a better quality of life. Being able to have a nice home or have a nice vehicle or have nice clothes. And so, and I hope y'all can hear me. I just dawned on me that I don't know if y'all can hear me. Is the sound coming through okay, Julissa? Um, okay, so I think I got both Bluetooths on. And so one of the things that has helped me I'm very spiritual, so I do pray and I do focus on numerology. So I don't know if you know anything about numerology, but numerology is when you add your date of birth, you add, look, so for example, today's date. Today is February, something happened back there. Today's February 4th, right? So February 4th, and then you take the year, so 2025. So if you add these numbers together, so 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 0 plus, is it February 4th? I don't know. Let me check that real. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Julie. So yeah, so it is February 5th. So when you take February 5th, you add, and let me get a piece of paper so you can see this. But you take February, which is 2, and then 5. So 5 and 2 is 7. And then you add it to 2025. So 2025, when you add across 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, that becomes 9. So when you take 9 and you add it to 5, right? Did we say 2 to 5? So 7. 7 and 9 is going to be 16. Or wait, 7 and 9 is going to be 16? No, 7 and 9 is 18, I believe. So it should equate to 9. So today is a day of endings. Wow, that's interesting. So today is 9 because 7 plus, yeah. So 7 plus 7. No, today is a 7 because when you take 5 plus 2, I'm sorry. I like to do everything on a calculator. But anyway, so the reason why I'm sharing this information with you is because it's called numerology. And I'm really big into numerology because you can kind of figure out if you want to know what's happening this year. For example, this is a year of endings. When you add 2025, like I said, it's a 9. And 9 is the year in numerology. We go through 1 through 9. So 1 is a year of beginnings, 2 is a year of nurturing whatever you started in a 1 year, and then 3 is all about expression. It's all about like coming up and recording a video, or it's like the third child usually is, if you have any brothers and sisters, usually the firstborn is always very strict and tries to follow the rules in most cases. So they're going to be leaders. They have to set the example for the younger child. And then a 2 is more of that loving, nurturing, it's going to be always like keeping the scales balanced. It's more of that Libra energy. So there's a lot of astrology that ties into numerology. And so you can kind of see all of these different things. And that's what I want to do is that my purpose in coming on here today on my YouTube is to let you know that my goal for my channel is to start talking about astrology and numerology and how it helps us. and how it took me a long time to wrap my head around all of these concepts. So, Julissa, I really appreciate you being on here. I don't know if you're still with me, but thank you so much. And I'm not going to stay on anymore, but I wanted to come on and make the announcement that that is going to be the purpose of my channel, is to start talking and sharing more about astrology and numerology, and kind of giving you kind of like that forecast. And, if you want to figure out what your life path is, this is how you do it. You take your birth month. So like I said, today's February, right? So it's 2. And then today is the 5th, like Julissa pointed out. So you take that and it's 7, and then you add it to 2025, which is a 9. And anytime you take a number and you add it to 9, it's going to be itself. So I believe 2 and 7 is a 7. So today is a 7 day. So today is more of a spiritual number. It's a 7 day. But for me, I am a life path 5. So 5s are agents of change. If you add your whole numbers together, you reduce it. So let's say you add your birthday across. You just get it on the calculator. So you take your birth month, right? Birth month plus the birthday plus the 4-year birth year that you were born, and you add those together, and you're going to come up with 4 digits. So when you get those 4 digits, now you add this number to this number, and then these 2 numbers to this number, and then all together you add across. So you put a plus and a plus and a plus, and when you add those up on your calculator, you're going to come up with 2 digits. Then you add again. So you have to keep reducing unless you get 11, 22, or 33. 11, 22, and 33, those are master numbers. And master numbers is a bigger responsibility. If you were born with a master number, then you have a bigger responsibility. But if you're born with a life path 1 or life path 2, those are the things that I'm going to talk to y'all about. And so I'm looking forward to sharing more of that with you. Well, all right, Julissa, I really appreciate you being a part of my audience, and I'm glad you subscribed. I'm going to definitely be looking out for you on the next one. I'm going to try to do a live every day, and if not, I'll post a short, and if not, I'll post some kind of community post. But I don't know how long you've been on YouTube, but I look forward to getting to know you, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for hopping on with me, Julissa. You have a good evening. I'm going to go ahead and drop off.